never-before-done study that could help determine the probability of major hurricanes hitting Tampa Bay. It's an exclusive partnership between News Channel 8 and top hurricane researchers at Columbia's University Climate School in New York. And Chief Meteorologist Jeff Berardelli has been part of this unique project at his alma mater. He's here to tell us about this one-of-a-kind research. Jeff.
You know, Josh, the 1921 Tarpon Springs hurricane was the last major storm to hit Tampa Bay. It came ashore in 1921 with 115-mile-an-hour winds and up to 12 feet of storm surge, flooding the beaches all the way to downtown Tampa. It's now been 102 years since a Category 3 or higher has made landfall directly here. So what's up with that? Are we just really lucky, or is this actually normal for our area? We wanted to know. So we embarked on a summer-long study. In the last 7 years, we've had 8 major hurricanes slam the Gulf Coast, but the immediate Tampa Bay area has been spared a direct hit. Only one major hurricane in 100 years seems incredibly lucky. Or is it? That's impossible to know because we only have a couple of hundred years worth of reliable storm data. And to get an accurate assessment, we need thousands of years. So in order to figure this out, we did something unprecedented. We partnered with my alma mater, Columbia University's Climate School in New York City, and one of the world's leading climate and tropical cyclone experts, Dr. Chia-Ying Lee. She developed one of the only tools in the world that can do what we need, called the CHAS model.
We get the information from global climate models, and then we generate a synthetic track.
The CHAS model uses actual monthly global climate data of the last 70 years to create nearly 2 million synthetic hurricanes, the equivalent of more than 100,000 years worth of simulated storms. The team of professors and grad students spent the summer crunching numbers to see how many times the Tampa Bay region might be affected by major hurricanes.
So we compared the historical storm occurrence in Tampa with Miami and New Orleans and used the CHAS synthetic hurricanes to obtain a larger sample size.
Our short historical record tells us that the risk for major hurricanes is about 3 times less in the Tampa study region than it is near New Orleans and Miami, and that major hurricanes happen about 3 to 4 times a century from Cedar Key to Boca Grande. For the immediate Bay Area, it's less than 1 per century. And that's exactly what the CHAS model said should happen. Unexpected, even for Columbia climate scientist Susana Camargo. Did anything surprise you about the results?
I thought that maybe you would have, in at least in our model, more cases of these very intense hurricanes hitting Tampa, but that's not really the case.
According to Dr. Camargo, it's not just a question of luck, it's a question of location. And not just because Tampa is tucked away in the eastern Gulf, mainly because subtropical prevailing winds often steer storms away from us. Could changes in climate alter the chances for major hurricanes affecting the Bay Area in the future? It's something grad students like Katie Parker think would be a logical next step to the study.
There's definitely potential to build upon the project to determine how climate change can potentially lead to changes in the statistics, which is something to definitely keep in mind as Tampa prepares for hurricane season each year.
So that is the plan, to do this same study again next year, but this time look into the future and figure out if our warming planet is already changing the Bay Area's risk for hurricanes and what the future may look like.
Interesting, though.
Yeah,
So what's your biggest takeaway when you look at this?
My biggest takeaway is the fact that I was surprised that the CHAS model didn't produce more hurricanes. I think we all thought that we've just really been lucky and that we should see more hurricanes around here. But the fact is, we are fortunate to live in this area because it is more protected. But I do feel like weather patterns are changing, especially over the past 2 decades or so. And I think that the past is no longer a good predictor of what's to come in the future, and that's why a future study is so important.
What would be super interesting is if you did that future study and it shows even more rare occurrences.
Yes, and that is a possibility.
Can you imagine that?
It is a possibility.
One every 2 seconds.